Hi, I thought today I'd share with you a little bit of the new Stamparatus that you can reserve at the moment, which you can reserve up until tomorrow, and I think it's at 6:30 p.m. I just thought I'd show you really a little thank you card, because we all need so many thank you cards this time of year to send thank yous to everyone that's bought us lovely gifts. So this card is made using a new Celebration stamp set. Celebration starts on the 3rd of January. The stamp set is called Lots of Lavender, and it's a two-step stamping stamp set. If these scare you, this is where the Stamparatus really comes into its own, and you can really produce lovely cards quick and easily. And then if you're mass producing, like I'm going to be mass producing these thank you cards, oh my god, it's just amazing. So I've pre-cut my card layer, which is 8 centimetres, I believe it was. Yeah, 8 centimetres by 12.4. So I get then the 1.5 border, no, 1 centimetre border all the way around. I did actually stamp it on white to start off with. But I don't know, I like it, but it's quite stark, and I quite like the vintagey, not so stark look. So I've got my stamps all ready. So let me just flick that back. So I've already placed all my stamps where I want them, so I'll just talk you through that as I go. So I'm going to start off by inking up the flowers. Now, what's great with this, if I stamp this down and I've not got a great coverage, which on my first one I hadn't, I could then just add a little bit more ink and go straight back over, because I know my stamp hasn't moved, my paper hasn't moved, because this is all magnetic down, is that a word? So then my other stamp for, whoops, I've just knocked my camera. Sorry. Right, so then I turn it over, and I've already got where my flowers, the colouring in of the flowers, the next stamp all ready to go. And is what you do to place that is just literally lay your stamp on that image, flick the plate over, and it will stick to it, and away you go. And then obviously when you come to do your next card front, everything's ready to go. So that's the colouring in of the flowers. I'm going to do slightly in a different order. My sentiment is on this second plate. I don't know if you can quite see that second plate here, which my sentiment's ready to go in the top right hand corner. Just ink that up. Can you see me doing that? Yeah, I've not got a lot of room here to so press that down. Wait. Now, so what's amazing with the Stamparatus is how all the plates are detachable, and then you can flip them over. I'm just going to wipe that because I've got a bit of extra ink there. And then it's what I've got on here is I've got all my greenery ready to go. Can you see that? I've got the stems for the flowers and the 2 sets of leaves. And again, they're all in completely the right place. Can you see? Because I sat them on there at the start, straight onto the cardstock, ready to go. So again, ink them up. I hope you can see me doing that. This camera's, you're kind of on the camera's on the tiddle a bit. And there we go. So that's all the elements. And how quick was that? I mean, I've just done 3 stamps all in one go. So now I've done all my stamping, I can bring that away. Just pull the Stamparatus out of the way at the minute. Wait. I've got a card base ready to go, which is Berry Burst. No, it's not. Yes, it is. Is it Berry Burst? Berry Burst. It's because I got it into my head that it was called Berry Blast. So now I have to teach myself. No, Laura, it's Berry Burst. So just stick that straight on there. These are quite simple, really. And then I've just got a bit of Berry Burst crinkled ribbon. Well, hey, I'm all fingers and thumbs. Can you see me bowing that? Probably complete. I can't see the camera. The camera's just above my head. Excuse me. And then a couple of glue dots. And then onto there. So really quick, simple. I like it. I really like this little stamp set, and it's also nice because you could just stamp it in the in the Memento black, and then colour it in yourself with your blends and stuff. So this stamp set's a really lovely one, and I also really love that little element there. That's going to be cute. I could have added that on here, I suppose, actually. So anyone, this Stamparatus, I've been on the Leader to Leader group, which I don't even quite know how I chose to go on that, but I'm so grateful that I did accept when I had the email come through, because I've been helping. We've had emails at crazy times at night, and asking what we should call it, what things we'd like to see on it. People have played obviously with. I've never had a stamp tool like this, so I was a bit blind with it, but what we thought it needed, all this kind of criteria, that all these were detachable, also works with our photopolymer, which is how I've got it set up now, but it also, if you take this off, it works with our clear too, so it's got the lovely grid and everything, and our new little logo there. It's also great because I'm just going to attach the plates off, and underneath is a little storage, little storage cubby place there for our magnets. See, and what's great with this as well, if you were doing, I've got nothing here to show you, but if you wanted to stage a stamp down your card, you've got this positioning that you can then, it can literally go anywhere on the page, and it's open as well, so you can stamp on bigger, which is pretty cool. Another one that I did, let me just grab it. Oh my god, you may have seen this, you may not have seen this, but this little dude, this little sweet little bunny, he's another new stamp set that's come in as of the 3rd of January, this one. But he's a 3-step stamp. So, oh my god, yesterday I had it all set up, one on one, one on the other, and then one on this one. And it, oh my god, it just lines up perfectly every single time. I put that one in that one, and then I did him that way. But you can see, it is perfect. If you've seen even like Baby Bear, another triple stamp one, if you love them but have been put off because you can't line them up, or maybe you've got them and every time you stamp them you go, oh, I didn't quite get that right. This Stamparatus, you won't look back because you set them all the stamps up, so then you can just mass produce, and you know, because you're actually positioning the stamp on here to start with before you've stamped it, and then you'll pick it up on this plate. He stamps perfectly. I mean, he's literally, can you see? If I zoom really close, he is, and I am so proud to say, he is just perfect. If you'd like to reserve this, the Stamparatus is going to be in the June annual catalogue, but at the moment you can pre-order it, which I think I'm sure it's £44, but it doesn't actually ship until March. So Stampin' Up won't take the money, but you go in on my online shop, reserve your own Stamparatus now, and then as soon as they're in stock, that they will take the money and they will ship it, which is going to be around March. They're trialling a new ordering system just to gauge the interest, and they're going to make enough rather than we get a new catalogue and something, I don't know, you might go mad on, which they hadn't allowed for that, where now they're going to know how many people want these, so they're going to make enough, which is really good, which is a nice concept. So you've got until tomorrow night, which I'm sure it's 6:30 p.m, to reserve a copy reserve a copy. It's not a copy. Reserve a Stamparatus. So you're one of the first people to get your hands on one come March. If you miss it for some reason, because you might be out on the razzle dazzle tomorrow, it will be coming in the June annual catalogue. But I'm sure, like me, you want to get your hands on it as soon as it comes out. So thank you for coming by. I think I've waffled on like for 10 minutes. Crazy. I hope you all have a happy new year. Thanks for coming by. Bye.